Well, I did it, guys. I finally got lock extensions. Caitlin actually installed them for me the other night, and I've been meaning to do a little video shout out for her for the last couple of days, but I've just been dealing with so much at one time lately. But I am definitely happy with the end result. It's been a few years since I last had locks, so it's taken some getting used to again, but I love them. The last time that I had locks, they were all natural, and it took me about roughly 5 years to grow them out, and they were literally all the way down to my ass. But unfortunately, over the last couple of months that I had them, some of the locks began to mat and fuse together around my crown, and as a result, I suffered a lot of scalp damage. And that was literally Halloween night in 2023. That's the night that I cut my locks off. And every single time that I've had them, I have always done them myself, with the exception of this last time. There was a lady in Huntsville that told me she had been doing them for roughly about 30 years, and I decided to give her a shot. And in the beginning, I had a lot of trouble getting them to mature the way that they were supposed to, and then ultimately the hair loss and scalp damage, I was never going to let anybody do them ever again. I honestly question whether or not I ever wanted to have locks again after that whole experience. Because, I mean, I was so terrified of suffering more scalp damage after all that. But Caitlin did an amazing job, obviously, and she actually creates her own lock extensions and has her own running business where she takes requests for custom sets. So if anybody's interested in having a custom set of locks created for themselves, make sure to check out her socials, including her Facebook business page entitled Toxic Terror Designs. That's right, guys. Please make sure to give this beautiful lady a follow, share her amazing work, and give her a shout out. These are actually braided in, so I can put them in and take them out as needed, and it's also a really good idea to do that every few weeks anyway to give your scalp a break from all the strain that it can cause. On another note, I also wanted to announce that my channel has finally reached 1,000 subscribers, and I am so stoked that I have finally reached my first little milestone. It may not be that big of a deal to others, but to me, it means the world, and I appreciate you guys more than you could ever know. Thank you all so much for sharing my content. I could never have made this a reality without any of you. Also, thank you all so much for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to show your support by smashing that like button and adding your name to the list as well. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay spooky. Peace!